One thing we haven't talked about this week, and I'm glad that you have an opportunity, and the thing to tell you is, according to the Bible, God is a Trinity. This is one more area where Christianity is unique from all the other religions. Christianity teaches that there's one God existing in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Not three gods, not one God in one person, or three gods in three persons, but one God in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That, of course, is not easy to understand, and yet, though it's difficult to understand, the implications are glorious. What this means is that from all eternity, from the beginningless eternity, God has been a community, as it were. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit were knowing each other and loving each other and glorifying each other. Jesus says in John 17, from all eternity, the Father's been glorifying me. Now, to glorify means to adore. It's what you do when you're in love. You're glorifying each other. You're telling each other how beautiful you are. You're doing things for each other. You're deferring for each other. And so from all eternity, God has been experiencing within himself perfect love, perfect friendship, perfect community from all eternity. Now, what if you don't believe that there is a God? Then love and community, human relationships didn't happen until very, very late in evolution. What if you believe that God is out there, but he's just an impersonal force? Then you actually have to say the universe is not about love at its heart. The universe is basically an impersonal force, and love and personal relationships is something of it's an epiphenomenon. It's not really at the heart of things, because when we die, we just become part of the all-soul. If you believe there was one unipersonal God, you believe God is personal, but you only believe in a unipersonal God, then love didn't happen until he created some other beings. Until he created angels or something, because you can't have love unless you have a relationship. Right? And so if you have a unipersonal God, love is not at the heart of creation, it comes in later. If you have an impersonal God, same thing. If you have no God, same thing. The universe is just random forces. But if you believe in a triune God, then you have to ask yourself this question. Why would a triune God create human beings? Create a world? Not to get worship, not to get love, not to get someone to adore and glorify, because God already had that within himself. The only reason Jonathan Edwards, the great 18th century theologian, American, by the way, makes a wonderful case for this. The only reason why a triune God would have created human beings who can relate to him and can relate to each other is because God wanted to share the glory and the love that he had. He wanted to share it. Not get it, share it. So we were made to enjoy what he's enjoying within himself. But that's the reason why love is about relationships. That's the reason why, life is about relationships. That's the reason why at the end of your life, no one ever says, on your deathbed, I wish I'd spent more time at the office. Because everybody at the end says, I wish I'd spent more time in relationships. Because why? Because we were made in the image of a God who is relationship. And therefore you're made to glorify God, and to love one another and serve one another, and to have the joy that he has.